When a mother took her little one to the daycare, she never thought that she'd have to rush him to the ER at the end of the day. It turned out one of the daycare workers was reportedly to blame for the baby falling ill. Parents and children share a heartwarming bond that gets more profound with time. No parents can bear seeing their little ones in trouble, and they might go to any lengths to ensure their kids' safety. Thanks to our beloved parents, we'll always feel loved, valued, and cherished no matter how old we get. Today's story centers around a mother's genuine love and concern for her bundle of joy. Casey Oxendine was a happy mother to a sweet boy Carson, whom she loved wholeheartedly. In 2017, the then 27-year-old mom brought her then 3-month-old son to daycare at the Children's Early School in Carborough, North Carolina. According to the woman, she worked as a pre-kindergarten teacher for another organization in the same building, and the daycare workers looked after her infant. Oxendine aired her grievances and said she wanted the daycare worker to be charged for her actions. According to the Carborough mom, the daycare worker asked if she could breastfeed Carson to see if it helped him feel better. Oxendine spoke to Inside Edition about her conversation with the daycare worker, recalling,
a substitute teacher said, I can put him to my breast and breastfeed him. I said, no, absolutely not. Like, that's nasty to me.
In addition to her personal reasons for declining the daycare worker's offer, Oxendine noted that her decision revolved around the fact that her baby was born 2 months premature and had lactose intolerance. She added,
he's highly lactose intolerant. He can't have any milk-based products, anything with milk in it. So for you to not only go against my wishes, but also put something in my son's body that may cause harm to him, it's assault.
But much to Oxendine's disappointment, she said that once she left Carson with a woman, she allegedly breastfed him. But the question was, how did Oxendine discover the woman had reportedly breastfed her boy? It turned out that she saw a recording of the security footage inside Children's Early School, where the worker was clearly seen holding the infant. The North Carolina mother mentioned that she saw the woman raise Carson to her chest. According to Oxendine, the daycare worker only stopped when another person in the room stood up from their seat and walked away, prompting her. Oxendine said she was shown the video recording when she came to pick up Carson later that day, expressing,
I was in shock at the video. It was very unbelievable, unrealistic. I didn't find out until after she was gone.
Then Carson was reportedly taken to a local hospital after falling ill from what his mom believed was the milk. She recollected, he ended up getting sick, throwing up, his digestive system can't handle it. Oxendine shared that Carson returned home later after recovering, but the distraught mother admitted she couldn't stop thinking about the incident and wanted the responsible woman to be held accountable. Oxendine aired her grievances and said she wanted the daycare worker to be charged for her actions. I don't think she should be able to work with kids. It's very, very disturbing what she did. I've definitely had sleepless nights and my emotions have been all over the place. The daycare director, Darren Council, told ABC 11 that an employee reported the incident and that the worker who allegedly breastfed the baby was no longer there. He said she usually worked at the Orange Chatham Early School, was licensed, and had worked in childcare for more than a decade. Carborough Police Department responded that they investigated the incident as misdemeanor child abuse, but no charges were filed. Meanwhile, Oxendine confessed that she wasn't angry at the director or the daycare, but her concerns rested solely on the woman who breastfed her boy without permission. She also said she was comfortable bringing Carson back to the daycare as long as that woman didn't watch over him. What are your thoughts after hearing this story? Do you think the mother's concerns and sentiments regarding the situation were justified? What would you do if you were in the mother's place? Do you think the daycare worker should be penalized for what she did? We hope you enjoyed listening to this story. Please stay tuned for more content and don't forget to share this story with your family and your friends.